I just say, we was there.
Yeah.
You gotta tell them the funny parts too about how the staff wanted to kick us out. We was being too rowdy in the room.
Yo, I turned my room into a barber shop. My uncle came through, he cut my hair because at one point they thought I had brain cancer. EJ was there, and I was like, F it, like I had dreads, and I was like, yo, F it, I'm gonna get a baldy. And called my uncle, he knew, and he was like, nah, you ain't gonna get a baldy, but I'm gonna cut your hair. So he came through. We had drinks in there, cans brought drinks, because I can't drink or nothing no more. So everybody was trying to have the best time they could, and meant a lot. It's just nice to have a system, a support system. A lot of people don't have that. And I left Baltimore and Pennsylvania to come down here to try to prove that I can be a man and to do things myself. And I did that. But at the same time, I forgot, hey, you still got this. Like, kind of like when you go shopping, you like, oh, I need this. And it's cool to get that stuff, but when you go home, you like, damn, I forgot I had this in the closet. Like, it's good that I got this, but I ain't really need all this.
Yeah.
So now you gotta make space, and then I ain't saying it's a problem, but it's another issue tacked on. And if you put that in your life, like, it's like, damn, I forgot about all this back here, and I'm dealing with this down here. How can I integrate that? But I ain't even think about integrating nothing. I was so caught up in what I was doing, painting my picture. I'm so close to the picture that I ain't never stepped back and see what I was painting. I'm just focused on the color. And since I got sick, I got to step back and be like, damn, this is what it is. So, and it's a good thing. Like, I hate that I can't work. I hate that I lost all my bread. I hate that, collectors and stuff calling me and whatnot. Like, that's part of the game though. And as a hustler, I got that mindset. I'm gonna get back whatever. But nah, we had fun in there. They was trying, I felt like they was trying to put me down too. They told me I had every fat nigga disease, right? I ain't never been sick before this like that. I ain't like, y'all been hefty, but I ain't never, right? Yo, we in there, they feeding me food, dog. I'm like, yo, why is everything got gravy on it? If I got high cholesterol, high armor all, high you know what I'm saying? I got all these diseases. And then I snapped one day. My mom and them was like cans, and then was like, nah, you gotta calm down. And I'm for real venting, but it's coming off funny. I'm like, I asked my dad, I said, Daddy, you know me all my life. I came out your balls, dog. No homo. Nigga, if I ever asked you for a country fried steak, dog, full of gravy, yo. He's like, I ain't gonna lie. And then my mom was like, why ain't you asking for a menu? I was like, they never told me they had one. Then like the last 2 days before I'm dipping, the lady was like, oh, would you like a menu, sir? I'm like, nigga, come on. Then I asked for a turkey sandwich because I can't, like with MS, the biggest thing, you got to change your diet. So right then and there, when I got sick, like, I ain't even gonna say trite, but the last meal I had, like regular meal, was my man Hyder bought me and EJ some cheesesteaks, and he got cursed out by my mom for bringing them. But that was the last thing I really had. So I'm like, all right, I'm looking on the menu. I'm like, I can get a salad, but let me get a turkey sandwich. Ordered a turkey sandwich. What you think they brought me?
They probably bought you something hefty.
Brought me something covered in gravy. It was just covered. Like, nigga, it might as well just been gravy on top of styrofoam. I ain't eat nothing. My dad ate most of the food. And then I had, I was working at restaurants like Burroughs bought my mom and stuff food. And I had some of the corn. Some of the other restaurants, like my man Mr. Frank over at Ale House, he got us some food, some salads and stuff, because me and my girl used to go over there like faithfully, like every week. That was like our date night type thing. And my people at Hick Tab hooked me up. But yeah, dog, it was, for as terrible as the time it was.
We had fun.
Yeah, we made the best of that junk. Even like the neighbors and stuff, like in my rooms, they would see me walking up and down the hallways late at night, and everybody would be up. And they'd be like, "Yeah, I hear y'all having fun, and I'm glad somebody's treatments, trying to make this as fun as I can. Because I was on the stroke unit because they thought I had like 8 strokes. Like nobody knew I had MS until I left that hospital. And even then I didn't believe it. Because like I said, they said I had dog. I go in the jump, right? So me and EJ in there, he trying to like, be my homeboy. He like, nah, we straight. I'm like, yeah, yo, we straight. And then a dude come in, he like, yeah, because they hooked me up to like x-rays and all this while I was sitting down because I couldn't move. And they was like, yeah, yo, you got spots on your brain, you got brain cancer, right? And then the dude was like, we're gonna have to have emergency surgery, and then he dip out. So me and EJ sitting there, I'm like, what the fuck? Right. So then he come back in, another dude come in, and he sound like he from Wakanda. He like, I'm sorry, but we see the brain bleed. Like he like, yo, you gotta do something now. So EJ right there, I'm like, yo, you might as well get the scissors off. Homegirl start cutting the dreads if it is what it is. And they like, no, slow down. He dip out. And I ain't hear nothing else from no doctors until the next morning. Matter of fact, they ain't kicked me out the room. Well, they took me out the room. And then my girl was in, I slept in the hallway. And then that's why I didn't believe what was going on. Because I'm like, if I'm really this sick and I got all this stuff that's going on, why am I sleeping in the hallway? I asked for some damn golden graham crackers, Teddy Grahams. The dude was like, what can I get you? I'm like, no, I'm good. Everybody trying to make you comfortable because it's a I don't know, it's a weird situation or a different situation in your life. So they try to make you comfortable. I'm like, yo, get my girl, whatever. And then I'm like, yo, I see y'all got Teddy Grahams on the thing. Advertise it, say Teddy Grahams. Now I know this is mad minor and stupid, but it say Teddy Grahams on the jump. Mind you, I'm thinking I'm about to die. Yo, let me get the Teddy Grahams. Right? Nigga like, yo, I got you. Yo, he come back like an hour later. I ain't mad at the time. It's mad other people here. I ain't dead. I know it's somebody that just died in this motherfucker. It's a hospital. Like, yeah. You come back, you get the food, get my girl the food. He's like, yo, the Teddy Grahams in the junk. I'm like, thank you. It's the only good news I'm hearing all day. Open up the junk. Nigga, they want to eat Teddy Grahams. They was some fucking literally crushed up graham crackers. And I'm snapping in there. And my girl like, what's wrong? I'm like, man, I just want some fucking Teddy Grahams. And she's like, it's just Teddy Grahams. I'm like, no, I say it right here on the pack. It's Teddy Grahams. Nah. Like I was snapping on, like looking back, I was kind of snapping on minor stuff. But if I'm thinking I'm about to die, like I thought I died before I even got there. I thought I died in EJ car.
In EJ car?
Yeah, like, nigga, I couldn't see. I couldn't walk. Like, I passed out in the jump. Like, he gave me a twisted tea. I dabbed him up. I was like, yo, it's been a good ride, you my nigga. He like, nah, don't say that. He's like, here, drink this twisted tea. I can't even open the shit like that. I crack the shit. I throw it back, and I'm like, all right. Right? And then you know how close the hospital is from the job. It's like, what, like a mile or two?
It's not even. It's not even a mile. That's shit right there.
And I come back too, and he like dragging me out the jump. Mind you, EJ like what, like 130, 140 pounds.
Yeah.
At this time, I'm like 350. He's dragging me out. I'm like, nah, yo, I don't know. And he my man having a stroke. Like, we gotta figure this out. Da, da, da. And then, yeah, wound up putting me in there. But nah, it's a funny time. It's a funny story to look back and tell her. I know I'm emotional and crying about it, but like, it's still hilarious to think about. Because if it took all this to get to where it's only going to take time, yo. It's only going to take time. When I get to where I'm supposed to go, it's going to be worth it and funny to be like, yo, I had to go through all that. Just like niggas got to go through all that to get here. So wherever I'm going, I'm down to go through all this. Like, fuck it.
It's for sure a learning experience.
Yeah.
You know, for you, because you're going through it. I mean, even for the crew. For the crew, it was a rough time, brother. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
For the crew, it was a rough time, but we know how important that support system is, like you were saying. We even brought church to you that one Sunday. That was an emotional day.
Yeah.
But you know, I was very happy, you know, that your mom was like, happy with how we were treating you. She knew you had real friends. We were here. You know what I'm saying? And we got your back 100% for sure. You ain't got to worry about that. You know what I mean?
Because it's funny, like y'all know, especially when we had the base popping, or just in general, we go out. You see how big people, I know them.
Yeah.
I know Chris.
Had to hook up everywhere.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or I would do stuff out in public, donating to people, helping. Then it's funny, I go through what I'm going through. Ain't nobody there but y'all. And I always used to tell y'all that, like, one day these people ain't going to be here. But I'm thinking of it from a perspective, like, whenever we move forward, like, get successful, I'm not thinking, like, when you go through the worst, they're not going to be here. Like, I used to tell my girl that, like, when you get with somebody, don't nobody think, like, you think of for richer or poor. Don't nobody really hear that for poor or sickness and health. Don't nobody really hear that sickness part. So when you go through that with somebody, or like when you go through any situation with the worst, it's nice to see who gonna be there. Like, I used to have mad friends. I ain't talked to people since I've been sick. They used to stay, like, dog, you used to see them niggas every day. Ain't hit me up, ain't do nothing. Niggas I used to give money to. Yo, I need money for my phone bill. Yo, can you cover my tab tonight? Nigga, I lost my job, all my stocks, everything in the hospital bed. I couldn't even move my hands and lost everything. You think them niggas I gave bread to like that was like, yo, here go to 50. I even had to go fund me up. You think them niggas, you see who donate now. You think them niggas, or you think they was even there? I ain't saying like I need things, but you know what I'm saying? Like, if you see somebody in need and you've been around and you benefited from them and you always seen them, and then when they down bad, you don't even want shit. You know me, I ain't the type to ask for nothing, but you can at least be like, yo, I heard what was going on. Thank you. Like, thank you for calling me. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming to the crib. A lot of niggas got to drive past my house to go to work, go to the club, go whatever. I'm in the middle of everything, dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't just, I ain't asking you to come kick it with a nigga. I ain't asking you to, hey, just not, yo, I got niggas that, my man Nalo, here come through. Hey, dog, what's up? Dap me up. Keep it pushing, do his thing. Like, EJ, he ain't never going nowhere. No matter what we going through, we still there for you.
Facts.
What's up? Kens, yo, nigga, you, shit, y'all. Nigga, but it's some people, like, I'm thinking, like, I would never. They would. But it's some people that I got an apology from. I got 2 apologies that meant the most to me. And my one homie thought I hated her. I was like, nah, like, it's just, and I understand, I get the excuse, like, people like, I don't want to see you like that, because a lot of people see me as a strong dude. Like, even when I'm with the crew, like, if something pop off, nigga, if it pop off, I'm putting the cat back on. Instantly. Like, I'm just, like, that's what I ain't no pillow. You know what I'm saying? I'm big, I'm gonna be strong. But for them to say that, they like, I ain't want to see you at your lowest, but now I can say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for leaving you behind. I'm sorry for not calling. That should mean a lot. And even though it might not seem like a lot, just saying it, if you're not going through nothing, if you take yourself out of the situation, somebody just read it to you, you're like, oh, that's cool. But when you actually in a situation, like, you can't put a price tag on stuff. Like, some shit is for real priceless. Like, just that small stuff. And they probably don't even know that. But that shit made my whole, like, shit made my week, like, for real.